On this episode of The Rant, we take a look at showing cattle, spend some time at a fair, check out spring sports, and take a look at the construction class house. What's up, Blue Jays? I'm Georgia Steeples.
And I'm Lily Harper. Welcome back to The Rant. Earlier this year, we brought you a story on the construction house. Here's a recent update.
Senior Chesney Steenhoek was recently dominating on the basketball court. Now, she's preparing for her next competition, showing cattle. Allie Candigator has more.
Chesney Steenhoek is trying to balance school, sports, and getting her cattle ready for the upcoming show season. She has shown cattle in the Polk County Fair for the past 8 years and the State Fair for the past 7 years. Chesney's favorite thing about working with and showing her cows is that she finds it pretty relaxing. While being in her barn, she gets to blast music, have fun, and unwind from the long day while preparing her animals for show. Chesney has already started getting her cattle ready for the upcoming fair season by walking, washing, and brushing them.
I started showing when I was about 8 years old, and at the time, I was too young to show under the Iowa Simmental Association, and I was too young to show under the Angus Association. So that's when we decided to go out and buy my first Hereford heifer. I just kind of got my foot in the door by going to my first ever junior national in, I believe it was in Grand Island, Nebraska. I don't know, it was a long time ago, but that's kind of how I got a lot of my experience, and my dad kind of got me started in it. When I'm showing at county fair level, I usually choose to show under the FFA, and then when I show at state fair, I like to show under 4-H, so I kind of just like to highlight both of those things that I'm a part of.
Now that basketball season has ended, she has more time to help out with their family's business, which is where she gets all of her own cows from. She has started to learn the ropes, how things are done, and has figured out something new every day. She has shown and been around cattle her entire life, but only shown sheep for 2 years. Last year, she won Reserve Grand Champion Market Lamb, Supreme Showman, Champion Master Showmanship, Champion Senior Showmanship, Grand Champion Breeding Sheep, Champion Blackface Lamb, and Reserve Champion Blackface Market Lamb. All of these awards were won for sheep. In the past, she has shown in jackpots, the American Royal, the NAILE, the National Western, and also Junior Nationals. But now, she mostly shows in State Fair and National shows.
Just going to Junior Nationals this summer. I'm always going to State Fair. I always show in the 4-H show at State Fair, the open show as well. And then when it really gets fun is during the fall time when we're going to our major shows. Our major shows are mostly like Kansas City, the American Royal, Louisville, which is the North American, and Denver and Oklahoma City.
Needless to say, Chesney will be quite busy for the next few months. This has been Allie Candigator reporting for The Rant.
Chesney isn't the only one working hard. Charlie Smith takes a look at the recent post-secondary career fair.
A post-secondary training fair happened last Monday with a bunch of different opportunities for students to look at once they graduate. Every other spring, Bonner and Farrar brings a handful of different Iowa colleges who are looking for kids who might be interested. A few of the schools that were there were Drake, Iowa State, University of Iowa, and many others. There were other things that visited, such as the military and apprenticeships. Kids were able to move from booth to booth, asking the representatives questions about their different opportunities they provide at the program.
On March 25th, the post-secondary training fair happened here at the high school. My role with the district is career readiness teacher leader, and worked with a group of counselors and principals and school leadership at the high school to plan this career event. It's not necessarily a career fair. We did bring in colleges and apprenticeships and military. It's important that students are able to talk with people about what training they're going to need beyond high school. In the state of Iowa, there's a goal for 70% of the workforce to get some sort of training, whether it be a college degree or a certificate or an apprenticeship after high school. I feel like this fair helps promote that.
Planning this fair started back in the fall, contacting colleges, apprenticeships, and various training entities. There were 8 people who helped put this together and make everything run smoothly.
So the post-secondary fair that we held is something that we alternate every other year with a career fair. We really want students to be able to have the opportunity to talk to different representatives from 2- and 4-year colleges, as well as apprenticeships, military, to really get a sense of the type of training and jobs that are available to them after high school. We hope that students use this opportunity to really have a chance to talk to those representatives and get a sense of the admission requirements that they might need, as well as the types of careers that are open to them after they complete their training.
The most popular tables by far were the Iowa and Iowa State tables, but Drake and the military tables were also very big with people. This fair is a great way for students to figure out ideas of what they want to do for further education. This has been Charlie Smith reporting for The Rant.
Spring sports have been off to a running start, literally. Johanna Christ has more on our 6 spring sports teams.
The spring sports season has been underway for a few weeks now. I interviewed a few golfers to see their thoughts on how the season started.
For the first 2 meets, we've had some unfortunate weather so far, so it's kind of affected our scores, but we're just going to continue to improve, and we'll see how we do Monday.
This year for girls golf, we have a lot of new girls out, and there's a lot of new talent with all the girls out, and it'll be really exciting to see how we compete this year with other schools.
After last year's girls soccer season, there were many roles needing to be filled. Some of the few returners are Lauren DaCosta, who led the team in assists, and Maya Grubel, who was a freshman starter. Many other athletes are still fighting for a spot, and the season seems to be one to look out for many new faces. Boys soccer has many of its team returning. A key player returning is Titus Cram, who led the team in goals and assists last year. Another player is Caden Fadig, who has 57 saves last year. On the defensive end, Nick Fonts and Braden Shivers return. Girls track is back after last year's strong season. They return a core of relays and look to qualify even more this year. There are many standout individuals to look out for this year, including returning sprinters Courtney Kiley and Lauren Tegler, and a host of exciting freshmen, including Elliott Cruz and Brinkley Strickland. Boys track is sporting new uniforms and a lot of new faces on the roster. However, the team will still be led by key returners, who include distance runner Niall Davis and a trio of hurdlers in Talon Hayworth, Landon Corey, and Elijah Cook. This has been Johanna Christ reporting for The Rant.
Today, I'm going to be asking people conspiracy theories they believe in, and then I'm going to debunk them. What's a conspiracy that you guys believe in?
So about a year ago, Trisha Paytas had a baby, and at the same time, Queen Elizabeth died. So me and May think that Trisha Paytas' babies are reincarnated by the British royals, and that King Charles is next, because she's pregnant again, so.
But the thing is that King Charles is a boy, and Trisha Paytas' baby that she'll be having next is a girl. So
What's a conspiracy theory that you think might be real?
I've heard a popular theory that birds aren't real,
I don't think birds are real.
that they're all drones that are basically set by the government to watch people. I've also heard that the earth is flat. I don't know about that.
What's your favorite conspiracy theory?
The Yowie, which is like something off like Planet of the Apes. It's like the saber-toothed monkey from Australia. I read about it in a book when I was like 10, and ever since, I swear it's been following me around. It's like the Australian Bigfoot.
some people have big feet, and that's okay.
What's the conspiracy theory that you believe in?
I believe that Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift are no longer together, and they're just together for publicity if they still are.
Thanks for watching our show.
Follow us on our socials at Blue Jay Digital for all the latest updates. Peace out, y'all!